True purpose comes from within, not from the opinions of others. Only you know the path you're meant to walk. Purpose isn't something that can be decided by a committee or defined by someone else's expectations. It's a calling, a quiet but powerful pull within you, a deep-rooted sense of what you were meant to do and who you were meant to become. When you start listening to the voices around you instead of the voice within, you risk moving away from your true purpose and towards a life crafted by other standards. Every individual has a unique path, a journey that only they can understand and fulfill. Others may try to tell you what you should do, and some may even have the best of intentions. But no one can see the future you envision, the passion that fuels your dreams, or the conviction that resides in your heart. This is why purpose cannot be validated or defined by the opinions of others. People may offer advice, but their words come from their own experiences and limitations. They can't see the potential you feel or the calling that drives you. It's easy to get swayed by the voices around you, especially those of family, friends, and colleagues. But remember, they are not walking your path. They don't have to live with the choices you make or carry the weight of dreams unfulfilled. Only you can truly know what makes you come alive, what resonates with your soul, and what aligns with your deepest values and desires. Purpose is a deeply personal journey, and the only way to honor it is to trust the guidance within. So stand firm in your purpose. Quiet the outside noise and allow yourself to tune into that inner voice. When you trust yourself enough to follow your own path, you'll find a life of meaning and fulfillment that no one else can create for you. The road may not always be easy, but it will be yours. That's the power of a purpose that comes from within, unshakable, unwavering, and uniquely yours. Greatness often requires tuning out voices that don't understand your vision, so stay focused on what you know to be true. When you have a vision, especially one that's bold and beyond the ordinary, it's natural for others to question it. They may doubt, criticize, or even discourage you simply because they can't see what you see. Your vision was given to you alone, and the strength of that vision comes from a place that is deeply personal. Only you know the passion behind it, the purpose within it, and the dedication you're willing to put into it. Listening to others can cloud that vision, dimming the brightness of your dream and pulling you away from the focus you need. People may offer their perspectives, but those opinions often come from their own limitations, not yours. Their doubts and disbelief are projections of their own fears, and if you're not careful, those doubts can start to seep into your own beliefs. If you allow yourself to take in every opinion, you risk diluting your focus and losing sight of what truly matters to you. You might find yourself compromising on your vision or changing direction to fit others' expectations, moving further from what you know to be your true calling. Focus is the key to greatness. When you tune out the unnecessary voices around you, you give yourself the clarity needed to make powerful, unwavering decisions. Every step you take on this journey is a testament to your commitment to the vision in your heart. Don't let the noise of the world drown out your own inner certainty. Greatness often demands solitude and the courage to walk a path that others might not understand. The voices that try to deter you may be loud, but they are temporary. Your vision, however, is enduring. It's a part of who you are. By holding on to your focus, you cultivate resilience. The distractions and doubts lose their grip on you, and with each step forward, your purpose becomes clearer, your path more certain. Stay committed to what you know is true within yourself. Allow your focus to become your shield, protecting your dream from the influence of voices that don't see what you see. Greatness requires that level of conviction, the dedication that refuses to be swayed. Trust in that and let your inner vision be the guiding light that leads you toward the fulfillment of your purpose. People will often project their fears onto you, but remember, those fears are theirs, not yours. When you set out to pursue a vision, you will encounter people who may try to steer you in a different direction, not because they don't care about you, but because they're coming from their own place of fear. Fear is a powerful force, and when people experience it, they often share it, knowingly or unknowingly, as advice. They'll tell you to play it safe, think realistically, or not to aim so high. Their words may be wrapped in concern, but their motivation stems from the limitations they place on themselves. This kind of fear projection happens because many people are afraid of failure, rejection, or stepping into the unknown. They might have once dreamed big, but faced setbacks that made them settle for less. Now, their fear becomes a lens through which they see the world, and when they look at your ambitions, they only see the risks, not the possibilities. They see the challenges, but not the potential for growth, the potential to learn, and the chance to achieve greatness. But those fears belong to them. They do not define your capabilities, nor do they dictate your path. When you let others' fears shape your actions, you hold yourself back from experiencing the fullness of your potential. You begin to doubt, not because you lack ability, but because you've adopted someone else's limitations. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, if so many people are cautioning me, maybe they're right, but remember, they don't have your vision, your passion, or your commitment. Their doubts are reflections of their own struggles, not a measure of what you can accomplish. To move forward, it's essential to differentiate between constructive advice and fear-based caution. Trust the strength within you and the vision that excites and challenges you, even if it seems risky. Embracing a bold path requires courage, and courage doesn't mean the absence of fear. It means choosing not to let fear stop you. Let your dreams be guided by your faith in what's possible, not by the doubts of those who can't see what you see. Every great achievement in history was accomplished by someone who refused to be limited by the fears of others. So let others keep their fears and embrace the path that calls you forward. Listening to too many voices leads to confusion. Clarity comes from trusting your own intuition and inner guidance. In a world filled with opinions, advice, and constant feedback, it's easy to feel pulled in multiple directions. Everyone around you may have a different idea about what you should do, where you should go, and who you should become. This flood of voices can cloud your own vision and make you question decisions you once felt confident about. The more you allow these external voices to guide you, the more you risk losing touch with what truly matters to you. Clarity is a precious asset, one that's vital to achieving your goals and fulfilling your purpose. When you constantly seek outside opinions, your inner voice, the one that truly knows your desires and strengths, becomes harder to hear. You might start second-guessing every move, wondering if this person's advice is better or if that person's criticism is valid. But too many opinions can lead to a kind of paralysis, where you're hesitant to take any step because you're overwhelmed by conflicting guidance. This confusion distracts you from the vision that once seemed clear. And the purpose that once ignited your passion becomes harder to follow. True clarity comes from within. It's found in trusting your instincts and listening to the wisdom that exists inside you. Your intuition is a powerful guide, one that understands your path in a way no one else can. While others can offer insights based on their own experiences, only you know the depths of your own potential, the dreams that keep you awake at night, and the strengths that lie within you. Trusting your inner guidance doesn't mean you ignore all advice. It means you carefully choose what aligns with your journey and disregard what doesn't. When you prioritize your intuition, you begin to develop a sense of direction that isn't easily swayed by external noise. You find the confidence to make decisions and move forward, even if those decisions don't align with others' expectations. This clarity allows you to pursue your dreams with a focus that's unwavering, a purpose that's strong, and a resolve that keeps you moving forward, no matter what challenges arise. By trusting yourself, you give your vision the space it needs to grow and flourish. You begin to walk your path with confidence, knowing that you're following the course set out for you, not a course mapped by others. Letting go of the need for constant external validation frees you to become who you're meant to be. Remember, true clarity doesn't come from the noise of many voices. It comes from the strength of one voice, yours. The journey to success isn't a group effort. It's a personal path that requires confidence in yourself, even when others doubt you. When you set out on a path toward your goals, you may feel that others will understand, support, or even join you. But as you move forward, you'll realize that success in its truest form is a solo journey. While others can encourage you, cheer you on, offer advice, the work, the perseverance, and the belief in what you're doing ultimately rests on your shoulders alone. Success demands a level of self-trust that cannot be given to you by anyone else. It's something you must cultivate from within. The path is often winding, filled with challenges that only you will fully comprehend. There will be moments when doubts creep in, and you'll be tempted to look for reassurance from others, but the truth is, not everyone will see your vision or understand the commitment it requires. Many may doubt you, not because you aren't capable, but because they can't see the possibilities you see. Their lack of belief isn't a reflection of your potential. It's a reflection of the limits they place on themselves or on what they think is possible. On this path, you'll encounter obstacles that test your resolve. And there will be times when even those closest to you may question your direction. This is where the strength of your conviction matters most. It's easy to feel confident when everyone is cheering for you, but true self-confidence is built in moments of solitude when you're the only one who believes in your journey. When no one else understands, you must be your own source of motivation, your own voice of encouragement, and your own guiding light. Success doesn't require a crowd, it requires a depth of commitment that is often misunderstood by those who aren't walking the same road. You must have a vision so clear that even the doubts of others can't shake it. A passion so strong that no obstacle can deter it. This level of commitment transforms doubts into stepping stones, criticism into fuel, and loneliness into focus. When you rely on your own inner belief, you become resilient in the face of skepticism and steadfast when others waver. Remember, the journey to success isn't about proving others wrong, it's about proving yourself right. It's about honoring the vision within you and moving forward with a confidence that isn't dependent on the approval of others. You are the one responsible for your success, and no one can walk this path for you. Embrace the solitude, strengthen your resolve, and stay focused on your goal. The fulfillment that comes from achieving success on your terms by following your own path is a reward that only those who stay true to themselves will ever truly know. People may criticize or discourage you, but that's often because they haven't dared to pursue their own dreams. When you step out to chase something meaningful, something bigger than yourself, you will inevitably attract opinions, and not all of them will be supportive. Some people will express doubt, and others may even try to dissuade you from your path. Often, these responses are rooted not in an accurate assessment of your abilities, but in their own unfulfilled aspirations or fears. When someone criticizes your ambitions or belittles your goals, consider where their words might be coming from. Many people carry dreams that they abandon, ambitions they let go of out of fear or a belief that they weren't capable. Seeing someone else with courage to pursue what they gave up can stir uncomfortable feelings, and rather than facing those feelings, they project their discontent onto you. They may tell you it's impractical, too risky, or unrealistic. Not because they know your limits, but because they're confronting their own. Understand that the limitations they speak of often have nothing to do with you. These limits reflect their own barriers they may have never questioned or attempted to overcome. Their criticisms and doubts are simply echoes of the times they stopped themselves from chasing their dreams. They may even believe that by warning you, they're protecting you from failure or disappointment. But in reality, they're speaking from their own fear of stepping out of their comfort zone, a fear they've accepted as an immovable part of life. The best thing you can do in the face of this criticism is to stay true to your own dreams, not letting the doubts of others dampen your enthusiasm or determination. When you allow yourself to be swayed by their fears, you risk adopting limitations that were never meant to be yours. It's easy to start doubting your capabilities when someone close to you questions your choices. But remember, they aren't the ones who will live with the outcome of your decisions. You are. Keep moving forward, even when others doubt you. Let their words remind you of the importance of courage, and let their hesitation become a source of strength in your own journey. Be motivated by the fact that you are daring to do what others have only dreamed of. By pursuing your path with conviction, you honor not only your dreams, but the part of you that refuses to settle. Your journey may challenge others to confront their own fears, and who knows, your courage might even inspire them to reconsider their own possibilities. In the end, staying true to yourself is not just an act of self-belief, it's a testament to the power of pursuing a life that's authentic, daring, and driven by purpose. In the journey to achieve something meaningful, rejection and failure are not just inevitable, they're essential. These experiences are not signs of inadequacy or reasons to give up, they are the very building blocks that strengthen and refine you. When you put yourself out there, when you take a risk, or when you chase a dream, you'll encounter setbacks. People may tell you no doors may close and plans may fall apart. But these moments, painful as they may feel, are the fires that forge resilience, the lessons that build wisdom, and the challenges that shape your character. Many people avoid failure at all costs, choosing comfort over growth. They may see rejection as a sign to retreat, a reason to play it safe. But in truth, rejection is often a redirection, an opportunity to pause, reflect, and course correct. Each setback provides you with invaluable insights, showing you what doesn't work, refining your approach, and giving you the chance to come back stronger and more determined. Every no you encounter teaches you perseverance. It reminds you that progress is rarely linear and that growth requires patience and persistence. Failure, too, is a crucial teacher. It reveals your limits and highlights areas where you can improve, building a kind of inner toughness that only comes from experience. The people who achieve great things don't do so because they never failed. They succeed because they failed, learned, and continued forward. The true measure of your potential is not how perfectly you avoid mistakes, but how courageously you rise after each fall. Those who reach the top didn't get there by being flawless. They got there by being relentless, by refusing to let failure define them, and by embracing every obstacle as part of the process. When you let go of the fear of failure and rejection, you give yourself permission to grow. You begin to see every challenge as an opportunity, every setback as a stepping stone. You no longer fear the no because you know it's a temporary response, not a final verdict. And each time you push past that fear, you grow a little stronger, a little wiser, and a lot more capable. Embrace rejection and failure as part of the journey. Know that with every setback, you're gathering the strength, resilience, and insight needed to reach your goal. Success isn't defined by how smoothly the path unfolds. It's defined by how consistently you choose to walk it, especially when the way forward is unclear. Believing in your vision, even when others can't see it, is the foundation of true resilience. When you set out to achieve something extraordinary, the reality is that not everyone will understand or support what you're aiming for. They may not see the potential, the purpose, or the possibilities that you do. This can be one of the hardest parts of the journey, moving forward in the face of doubt, skepticism, or even outright opposition. But this is where resilience is born. It's the quiet, steady conviction that drives you forward, even when the world around you doesn't share your enthusiasm or even believes your goal is impossible. Your vision is like a seed planted in the soil of your own heart. Others might see only the bare ground, unable to imagine the growth that you can feel deep within. But you have to nurture that vision, keep it alive, and trust that in time it will bloom into something others can't help but notice. Every day, your actions, your commitment, and your belief water that seed. Even if the journey seems long or the growth slow, remember that true progress often happens beneath the surface in ways unseen by the world. It's your job to keep faith in that process, even when no one else does. Resilience is not only built by enduring hardships, it's strengthened by a refusal to give up on what you know is possible. In those moments of doubt, when others question you, when progress is slow, or when obstacles seem insurmountable, hold on to your vision fiercely. You are the only one who truly understands its worth, its potential, and its purpose. Doubt from others is often a reflection of their own limitations or lack of understanding, not a measure of your abilities or the value of your dream. The ability to keep going, to press on despite doubt, is a powerful testament to the strength of your vision. Each time you choose to believe in it, even when others don't, you're developing a deeper resilience. You're building a foundation of self-trust that becomes unshakable over time. And that resilience will carry you through every setback, every criticism, and every challenge. In the end, your vision is not meant to be validated by others, it's meant to be realized by you. So keep moving forward, even if it's alone, knowing that one day the world will see what you saw all along. That's the power of believing in your vision. When you trust it enough, it becomes a reality no one can ignore. Your inner voice is your most powerful guide. Learning to listen to it is crucial for your journey. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, amidst the noise of external opinions and societal expectations, it's easy to lose touch with your own instincts and desires. Yet your inner voice is a reservoir of wisdom, insight, and intuition that knows you better than anyone else. It is the whisper that often emerges in moments of stillness, urging you toward the path that aligns with your true self. The challenge lies in discerning that voice from the cacophony of doubts and distractions that often fill your mind. Listening to your inner voice requires quieting the noise around you. It means creating space in your life for reflection and introspection. This practice of tuning in allows you to identify what resonates with you, what excites you, and what feels right. The more you engage in this practice, the stronger your connection to your inner voice becomes. You begin to recognize its rhythm, its tone, and its urgency. When faced with decisions, this voice can guide you toward choices that align with your purpose and passion, steering you away from paths that may lead to discontent or regret. There will be moments when your inner voice contradicts the advice or expectations of others. In those instances, it's essential to trust your instincts. Others may offer well-meaning guidance based on their experiences or fears, but they do not have your unique perspective or the same stakes in your life. Your inner voice reflects your deepest values, desires, and aspirations, while the opinions of others are often colored by their own biases and limitations. Cultivating the courage to follow your inner guidance, even when it leads you away from the crowd, is a powerful act of self-affirmation. Embracing this connection to your inner voice also helps you build resilience against the inevitable challenges you will face on your journey. When external circumstances become tough, it is often your inner voice that reminds you of your strength, your purpose, and your ability to overcome obstacles. It serves as a source of encouragement and empowerment, reinforcing your belief in yourself when the world may be filled with doubt. As you navigate your path, remember that your inner voice is not just a source of guidance, it is a reflection of your authenticity. It speaks to your values, your passions, and your unique potential. Trusting and listening to it will lead you to make choices that are not only aligned with your goals, but also true to who you are. By honoring your inner voice, you empower yourself to create a life that resonates deeply with your true self, allowing you to unleash your fullest potential and achieve the greatness you are capable of. Creating your own path is essential to unlocking your true potential and living authentically. In a world that often emphasizes conformity and following established norms, the courage to carve out your own unique journey is both challenging and liberating. Each individual is equipped with their own gifts, experiences, and perspectives, and it's crucial to recognize that your path will not look like anyone else's. Embracing this individuality allows you to pursue what genuinely excites and fulfills you, rather than adhering to a predefined roadmap set by others. The first step in creating your own path is to embrace self-discovery. This involves deep reflection on your values, passions, and aspirations. Ask yourself, what drives me? What do I genuinely enjoy? What impact do I want to have in the world? These questions guide you toward identifying your core beliefs and desires. When you understand what makes you tick, you can start to chart a course that aligns with your true self. This journey of self-discovery is ongoing and may evolve as you grow and experience new things. The key is to remain open to change and willing to adapt your path as your insights deepen. As you begin to forge your own way, you will encounter challenges and obstacles. These moments may test your resolve and cause you to question your decisions. However, it is essential to view these challenges as opportunities for growth rather than reasons to abandon your journey. Each difficulty you face will teach you invaluable lessons and build resilience. They will shape you into a stronger individual, better equipped to navigate future hurdles. Remember that the path to success is rarely linear. It is often filled with twists and turns that lead to unexpected discoveries and opportunities. It's also important to surround yourself with supportive individuals who encourage you to pursue your unique path. Seek out mentors, friends, and communities that celebrate individuality and innovation.